Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K16 Pro Am game. Whole squad here today besides Brian, so that means Michael moves to the center spot and we get a CPU power forward. Meanwhile, the opposition, who is a veteran team, played a ton of rec games. You can tell by their record. I haven't won a ton of them, as we take a deep three and get it to go. Limitless range works wonders in this game. The opposition has a full starting five, so we'll see how they work that out as they move the ball on the break early on. Nice lead, looking to get some more deep three. Bang! No one's caring about where they take their threes. It's going in no matter what. As you guys see, we're on the break here trying to get the lead, and this dunk on the break is going to give us the lead. We went down early in the game, but we didn't panic. We stuck with our game plan, and now here we are in a battle. As you see a spin move there with 15 seconds left in the first quarter is going to get them a bucket, but Josh answers right back. And this dude spun on him. He dunked it on the other end. As you guys see, strong take, kicking it out, and that's going to be a turnover. And now we are running the break once again. Good ball movement, and that gets Michael the bucket. Before the game, you can see the stats per game for your opponent, like the team stats, and that's a pretty good scouting report as Josh can't finish the dunk right there. Oh, so frustrating when you throw a good pass like that. And 2K, for some reason, 2K16, you miss a lot of lob dunks when they're open. That time Josh should do. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about a turnover, a backcourt violation after you get a steal. As you guys see, tough shot here. Goes down, keeping them in the game after we answered their 11-3 run to start the game. But just domination, but you know, they're making their buckets, so this doesn't end up being a complete flood as we move the ball, find Michael. But speaking of moving the ball, this team didn't really have anything that stuck out on the report. Sometimes you can see some teams shoot really well from three. Sometimes you can tell you can see they rebound the ball very well, so that it might be trouble on the offensive glass. Sometimes they move the ball a lot like we do, so you see their assists per game is high. Our assists per game is pretty high, so high that we pass on open buckets. Sometimes I just don't even see the fact that I'm open because I'm trying to set up everybody being the point guard. As you see that guy driving in traffic and finishing a nice dunk. That's a behind the back by the point guard all the way, and one finish. Michael's third foul, so we gotta monitor that, and that was quite the finish by the point guard, who wasn't really taking any shots before that, as he blocks us from behind right before half, preventing us from getting a 5-point lead. He almost hit a half quarter to tie the game. That would have been quite the sequence. So Michael's a player at half. As you guys see, Michael and I both have 3 turnovers, I believe, as we try to drive to the rim. Nothing really open, but we do find Josh. He misses the jumper, though. And one big thing, if you miss a jumper, especially a jump shot, more often than a dunk, teams will be out on the break in the Pro-Am. As you guys see, the ball moves around. Josh open, fading, got it. Josh can sometimes heat up, but right now is not really that time. As you see a tough shot right there, that's not going to go down. So we got to try to find offense elsewhere, and on the break is never a bad way. And right now, Walsh is feeling it. He got the good defense, and he got the great offense, giving us a 5-point lead. Middle of the third, all the way, gets Michael's 5th foul of the game, and now this is really a problem because he can't foul out the game, so it's gonna have to be a little bit conservative defense in the paint. And since he's the only big man left in the game, who knows how that's going to play out, as we missed the jump shot right there. Here they are running, trying to create. We eventually stymized them, but oh, thankfully that wasn't Michael's final foul, but unfortunately it is Walsh's foul after he was in pretty decent position, and that's Michael's final foul. He is out the game. When you foul out of a Pro-Am game, you get removed from the game. Your player doesn't get removed. Your CPU still plays the game, but user-wise, you are out. You're done. And you guys see now, all of a sudden, here they are dominating in the paint. You can tell how much of an impact Michael had in the game beforehand because of what's going on afterwards, that he can't stop some of the madness that's going on as we run hard right there. Not only get a 2-for-1, but get 2 easy points right there to extend the lead, and that's going to be a reach and foul that sends them to the line since they were in the bonus after Michael's fouling. As you see, end of the third quarter, driving, finding our shot, eventually getting it to go. That was a tough little finish right there. We got 17 points early on, or midway, or early in the fourth quarter, I should say, as you see to knock down the bucket right there. We might need some more, especially with Michael fouling out the game, to help us win this game, as we somehow get an offensive rebound and find Walsh, who puts it up, and he's going to the free throw line, but he misses the second free throw. And here they are running a little 3-on-2 all the way in the paint. tough finish right there over Walsh, getting it to go. Josh, tough shot right there. That's off. Once again, they're running center, leading the break, eventually moving the ball around, but we slow it down. But look who's open. Three, bang! Big shot gives them the lead. They haven't really seen the lead since the first quarter, and now they got it, and really they got all the momentum as they block us on a dunk attempt right there in the paint. And here they are running again all the way, getting it to go, and they have a 6-point lead, and we're losing control of this game. We need to find something on the offensive end to get us back in it, because all these transition opportunities are hurting, as Michaels somehow picks up his 7th foul. He's already out the game. That's just insult to injury right there. You see Josh with the ball. Walsh wide open. Huge shot. Oh, couldn't get it to go. You see they're running once again. And really, this is what any good team in the Pro-Am does. You run the fast break as much as you can. Try to take advantage where the defense is set, and they continuously do that as we drive. We get blocked after the pump fake, and look at this. The ball stays inbound. Sometimes it's just not your day, but we are still fighting hard as they finish the layup right there. Now, unfortunately, fighting hard only gets you so much. You got to get these buckets, and you got to get the ball in someone's hands. The CPU throws a costly turnover right there, and that might just do us in, especially to get one more bucket right here. Driving, hop, stepping, and they're going to move the ball around after that. Got stopped. Open three. Bang! And that should do us in, barring a miracle, as you guys see the stats right here. Once again, no one really had a big-time game. In fact, I think we're the leading scorer, even though, we're playing point guard. We're just going to take a 3 right here, get it to go. That was a deep 3 once again. We knocked down 2 pretty deep 3s in this game, trying to provide some pressure in the backcourt. Josh gets a hand on it, but he couldn't get enough to get the steal. Unfortunately, some good pressure defense only ends up being a ball inbound for them, and then they turn it over right afterwards. That's a rookie mistake right there, throwing it off the backboard. He can't inbound from that angle, and we're putting a little bit of pressure on these guys. See Walsh taking the 2, and he's getting it to go. Quick shot, and if we continue providing some pressure, trying to force another turnover, this game is not over just yet. Bounce pass, gets in there, not fouling just yet. They missed the layup, get the board, going for the dunk, and it's missed. It is missed, and we call a timeout with 18 seconds left. Some pretty poor execution there right now, especially going for the dunk when you should just be trying to kill clock. And 3 makes it a 1-possession game. You see we call for the ball, almost stolen. Thankfully, we catch a break because he wasn't able to hang on, and we actually save a little bit of time by getting the ball near the front court. I'm calling for the ball right here with 17.9. We don't need a 3, but it would be nice to get one. Tough shot. Bang! Rattling it in. Tough 3s by Denny Tyson. It's a 3-point game. Looking to get a steal right here. They inbound it. Moving the ball up. We're still not fouling. Trying to force a turnover. And they call a blocking foul. Josh wasn't even trying to foul in that situation. If anything, that could have been a turnover. If he dribbles it off of Josh, but he loses the ball, anything can happen from there. Unfortunately, they call a blocking foul. Pretty cheap call right there, and I guess it really just wasn't our game the way it shook out. Michael fouling out, that being called, but we got 10.4. We still got time out left, so we just got to put up a quick shot right here. Josh lining up, fading, and that is going to end it. We're not even going to foul in this one. We already know it's over. Big man just going to take a 3 at the end, and we end up taking a loss. Sucks to lose games, but that's just like basketball is, man. Sometimes you have those kind of games on your side. Sometimes the other team has them, and we'll just try to work on something to get it better. We had 25 points, but as the point guard, you don't exactly want to have 25 points. You want to have 25 assists of anything like that, because that means everybody else is rolling. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more 2K16 Pro-Am and Micro and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys next time.